I maybe wouldn't go as far as the best manager in Kilmarnock history. There's been some very good ones before me, but meh. So yes, welcome back into 11am Sports YouTube channel here for the Killie boys. This one's episode 50. I think I got my numbers mixed up last time. Episode number 50. I can't believe we've got this far, but here we are, the start of Season 5, continuing through our Champions League campaign, our first one with Kilmarnock here. Last time out, we beat Besiktas 6-1 on aggregate. We've had one game in the league since then, and then today we play both legs of our game versus Brøndby in the third qualifying round. As you can see from up there, our game against Hamilton was not a win, it was a 1-1 draw. It started off with an Eamon Brophy penalty just at half time, and with 5 minutes to go in the game, they scored this goal. Which is hugely frustrating, very poor defending, but 1-1 in the end. We totally dominated the game in terms of possession, in terms of the ball, in terms of expected goals instead of shots, but somehow we did not win. We rotated slightly during the game to give some of our players a wee break, ready for the next European match, but yeah, disappointing 1-1 draw. Hamilton do look like they could be quite a good team this year. They've got two of the best young Scottish prospects in the league, with Frame in their goal. Billy Frame, he's 4.5 star ability, it looks like there. He looks very, very good indeed. If we could get him, it'd be ideal, but he's worth 4.9. Hamilton want a lot more than that for him. And up front for Hamilton, they've also got James Taylor here, worth 8 million. There's some bids from Rangers, 13 million they bidded for him. I was looking to get him, but we can't afford to pay that amount of money for a striker, so we, needless to say, did not to get him. But yeah, Hamilton looked like a good team. 1-1 draw, can't complain too much. Would like the win, but I'm definitely concentrating on Europe to begin with. We have made one more signing since you last saw us as well. Robbie Burton here in on loan from Norwich, just to add to our depth in the centre of midfield. I noticed that we've got 4 very solid centre midfielders, but you can't have too many. We've got Andre Woods and Robbie Burton in on loan, so we don't have all the midfielders in permanently. It says regular starter there. He's not going to be a regular starter for us, but yeah, some more depth in there just in case we get some injuries. I thought, why not? His contract with Norwich does expire at the end of this season as well, so if he does play and we quite enjoy how he's playing, we can sign him hopefully on a free at the end of the season, and then we can keep him in permanently. But we'll see how he does. He's not played for us yet. So with that being said, let's get right into this game against Brøndby. The first leg is away from home, and the team is, as you can see, I think it's the same team as we played in our last European game. Much in goal, with Etienne and Spence in front, Logan and Kokovas on the fullback positions playing as wingbacks, Makurinitis and Kastrup in the middle, with Tate just in front, Richards and Bolly on the wings, and Brophy up front. Bolly still playing on the left, did well in the last 2 games he's played there. James Forrest on the bench, not quite fully fit, but he can come on if we need him to come on. You can see that Burton is there on the bench alongside Woods, central midfield cover should we need it. See, Brøndby are playing a 4-2-2-2 formation, so they're packing in the midfield. Hopefully we can get down their outsides with the likes of Richards and Bolly and the overlapping fullbacks in Logan and Kokovas. Let's get into this game. First highlight of the game, Tate swings in the free kick, and it's headed in at the back post by Mark Spence. His first goal for the club since his £1 million move from St Johnstone. A good headed finish for the 18-year-old centre back. He's right there round the back, loses his man. In fact, 2 of our players could have scored the goal there, but Spence was the one who got the header away. And 1-0 Killie with the first shot of the game. Another highlight here though, Bolly with it, back to Kastrup, and it comes back to Spence, the goal scorer, who plays it forward towards Brophy, and it comes out to Kokovas on the left hand side, into Bolly in the middle, and nearly 2-0. And Kastrup's got the ball in the middle of the park here. He plays it to the left to Bolly, who finds Kokovas overlapping. We're kind of dominating these wide areas here with the fact they don't have any wingers. Into Bolly, and it's gone out for a corner kick. Yeah, their lack of wingers is really making them struggle in this game, I must say. Our overlapping fullbacks are kind of dominating out wide there when their fullbacks try to cover our wide midfielders. And that's the end of the first half. Brøndby yet to have a shot. They've had a third of the ball and no shots in the game. Very dominant performance of Kilmarnock so far. We could do with a couple extra goals just to give us a wee cushion. 1-0 ahead after such a dominant performance. It's maybe slightly disappointing. We'd like to score some more goals. 25 minutes to go. Eamon Brophy's not played well, so we'll bring on Ross Stewart, see if that physical presence up front can help us, maybe get some balls in the box from wide positions. And Robbie Burton will come on for his debut on for Makaronitis in the midfield. Makaronitis is just getting a little bit tired, so on he comes. Forrest just come on for Bolly with the last 5-10 minutes of this game, but it appears we're not going to have any highlights. Oh, here is one, just as I was saying that. Logan with the ball into Burton. What's he going to do with it here? He plays the ball to Kastrup and Stewart and Forrest. Two subs mixing up there. And Richards nearly scores that goal. Some nice play from our substitutes, but does not come to anything. Looks like it's our throw on this left-hand side. It is indeed. Kokavas will take this. He throws it to Tate, who nearly gets tackled. Does get tackled eventually. And the ball comes back out. I think this is eventually just going to peter out into nothing. There's 20 seconds left in the game. Kokavas throws it to Tate and the ball gets cleared. And I say it's going to come to nothing, but maybe this is going to be a Brøndby chance right at the end. But no, a great challenge from Spence. Richard comes away with it. Just a few seconds left. Get that whistle below and ref. A 1-0 victory. We'll take that back to Scotland. A successful European venture there. 1-0 win and a dominant performance. Let's go on to the second leg. So a lovely 1-0 win over here, just in the league game in between our European legs. We played a bit of a second string team there. You can see across the back, Egan Riley, Semple, Paulo Rogerio got a game. Woods got to play midfield alongside Makaronitis. Makaronitis is suspended for the European game. That's why he was playing this weekend. Forrest, Kiltie, Sabic in behind O'Connor. We ended up winning 1-0 with a second strength team. Not too bad at all. It was a headed goal from Etienne from a corner that won us at in the end, but we fairly dominated. Let's get straight in now to the second leg against Brøndby. So here we go, ready for the second leg against Brøndby. The team is much Etienne Spence, Logan at right back, Kokavas at left back. Kokovas? I'm just trying to work out the best way to pronounce it. I think Kokovas at left back. Kastrup moves back to playmaker role, and Woods can become the box to box because Makaronitis is suspended. Tate advanced midfield position, playing that playmaker role. Richards on the right, Bolly playing on the left, and Brophy back up front. Let's see if we can progress. 1-0 in the away game. Let's see if we can do slightly better in the home game, and at worst get the draw so we can progress through to the playoff round. So here we go, playing our tried and trusted 4-2-3-1, which I think is the most successful formation in the game this year I've found so far anyway, especially with these players, and they're playing their strange forward in the middle of the park, which should mean we should get some joy down the wings. And a corner kick early on. Bolly swings it in, and it's headed in from Etienne, his third goal of the season. It's no surprise all of them have come from corners. He's in there at the front post with a fantastic header here. He runs slightly towards the middle of the goal there. He starts at the front post but runs back to get on it and heads it toward the back. And we're up 1-0. He scored against Ayr at the weekend, and now he scored another goal here against Brøndby. Logan throws this ball to Tate and Kastrup, but it comes back to Logan. What's he going to do with it? He finds Woods. Kastrup here. Can they switch it? No, they go back down the right with Logan again. Swings the ball in. Ball at the back post. 2-0, 3-0 in aggregate. This looks like it's Killie's game already, unless we have a huge collapse. I'm very, very confident we're going to win this game and get through to the playoff round. Fantastic play from us here. Very, very attacking football. Logan swings the ball in. We had 4 players in the box, and Bolly was the man at the back post who got the goal. 2-0 on the night. And we've reached half time at 2-0. No more highlights since that last goal. We're still dominating the game. And we've got a highlight straight from kickoff here. You see we've had 65% of the possession and 8 shots compared to their 2. But could Brøndby do something here with possession in the early stages of this second half? They've got the ball here with Hugo Bueno, Radosevic and Christensen in the midfield. So they've got lots of players in the middle of the park. They could overload us there, but they've not really been doing that so far. And we've been overloading them outside here. But Logan with a mistake kicks it off Hugo Bueno, and Zahori scores the goal. See the ball played forward from Christensen here. Logan tries to clear it. It bounces off the winger and Zahori scores past the goalkeeper. The keeper should really be saving that. But nonetheless, 2-1 a night, 3-1 in aggregate. Could this be a Brondby comeback? I really hope not. Maybe I cursed it when I said I was confident we won the game. A highlight for us though, with Kokavas on the left hand side into Woods, swings the ball over and Richards heads that goal in. His first goal of the season off the underside of the bar. Now 4-1 in aggregate, 3-1 in the night. Almost a carbon copy of the goal that was scored earlier, but from the opposite side. Kokavas finds Woods, the ball swung into the back post, and Richards scores similar to the way Bolly got the ball swung in from the right hand side to the back post, and he scores a goal. Just checking if it was offside, which it wasn't. Well onside, a good half yard. 3-1 on the night. Tate with a free kick here, he swings it in, and Etienne, he's going to be our top goal scorer this season. Etienne with his 4th goal this season, his 2nd goal of the day. In fact, that's 3 goals in half a week he scored here. A cracking header there at the back post from that corner ball. 4-1 in the night, 5-1 in aggregate. Kilmarnock are going through. We are just 1 round away from getting to the group stage of the Champions League. But Brondby, looking to score 4 goals in 6 minutes here, have got the ball. Let's see what they do with it. Radasevic in the middle here, plays the ball forward. Etienne clears it. He finds Richards, and could it be a goal for Kilmarnock? No. It's the ball back with a Brondby. Say Fury here, I think I'm going to pronounce that like that, but Tate wins it back, and maybe Kilmarnock do score another here. Tate with the ball on the left hand side, he hits it, and that's high, wide, and not at all handsome. And time is nearly over. There's 10 seconds left, but Brondby have the ball here, but Kilmarnock are through. It's just down to how many goals we win this game by. It's going to be 1 less than it should have been. Another goal for Zahori there. That's 4-2 in the night, 5-2 in aggregate, but Kilmarnock are through. I'm just going to skip this replay. We don't care about that. Full time. Kilmarnock 4, Brondby 2, 5-2 the aggregate score, and we are through to the playoff round of the Champions League. Let's see who we get. And it says right here, we get to play against PSV Eindhoven. This could be a very, very tricky game. Probably, almost certainly, the most difficult game so far. But you can see those 2 games are in the next 2 midweeks. The games are coming thick and fast for us now. We will come back though for those games. We are just concentrating on Europe here. I'll keep you updated on the score with the Aberdeen game in the Betfred Cup just as we go into the episode, and halfway through, similar to the way I did with there, I'll let you know how we got on against Celtic, but I won't show you the highlights of the game. I'll just show you those 2 games against PSV, playing at home first and then away from home over the next 2 midweeks for a chance to get into the group stage proper. 2 Scottish teams could be in the group stage of the Champions League this season. All Kilmarnock have to do is beat PSV over 2 legs. Let's see if we can do it. If you have enjoyed this episode, do leave a like, hit that thumbs up button. Come on, we're in the playoff round of the Champions League qualifying stages here. We're nearly there. Looking forward to the PSV game. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. 75% of you aren't subscribed. I'm looking at the statistics. That's crazy. Get subscribed. And until the next one, we'll see you then.